I'm high fat, high protein diet, low to no carb, obviously different kinds of carbs. I have to have carbs, but just like I won't be ketogenic, but I'll get my body into ketosis certain times throughout my camp to make me insulin like sensitivity high, right? So I'll eat like simple carbs that break down faster.
They've found that people, even on this carnivore diet, which a lot of people are doing now, they still reach ketosis. They still reach ketosis because they're not taking in any grain, they're not taking in any carbohydrates. And even though your body converts protein through glucogenesis, it converts it into sugars, into glucose. It's doing it in a very efficient way and processing in a way that a lot of these people are in ketosis all the day. Most of the time, just not the same like high levels. If you were going like a regular ketogenic diet, I think it's supposed to be 70% fat, something crazy, or 60-something% fat, and then the rest protein.
Wow. Did you tell Jordan Peterson that? Isn't he eating all meat?
Yeah, he's eating all meat. I think, and I had his daughter on recently as well, and it's very controversial. Particularly for his daughter, because his daughter is giving paid nutritional consultation, but she doesn't really have a background in nutrition. But she's just showing people what really has worked for her and her experience and her background. I think her and her father, Jordan, I think he has a serious autoimmune issue, like serious. And I think it's very possible that there are some people amongst us that are allergic to almost everything.
Wow.
They have allergic reactions to all kinds of different foods. And I think it's really, really rare. I think for most people like you or I, you're really better off eating rich, dark, green, leafy vegetables and nuts and fish and chicken and wild game. And, I think if you get some wild turkey or some, wild pheasant, and you should eat really good, lean, healthy, real food. I think most people can eat apples and oranges and watermelon, and there's no problem. But I think there are a few people amongst us, and I think Jordan's one of them, where his body just fucking rejects things. Wow. I think his body has terrible reactions to all these different things, and going on an all-meat diet has cured his depression, got him off on antidepressants for the first time in more than 2 decades.
Oh, wow.
It reduced his weight back to the weight it was when he was 25 years old. I just don't think it's a viable or intelligent diet for everyone.
For the masses, yeah.
Yeah, I just think it's a good diet for people that are very extreme in their nutrition requirements because they have some serious autoimmune issues.
If you have autoimmune issues, you should definitely go towards keto.
Yeah.
Sam's gotten rid of my psoriasis. I didn't even know I could get rid of it, but got rid of my psoriasis with my diet. I mean, they say it could be from the stem cells too, but I believe it's from, I did so much stuff, but the diet,
Well, I know several people that have got rid of their psoriasis through that. I think Jordan is actually one of them as well.
Okay.
He had psoriasis, and he also had some serious gum disease that he was having for his whole life, gone as soon as he got on this carnivore diet. And it's just, he's just eating beef. That's it.
Yeah.
Literally, he drinks water and eats beef. That is it.
I feel like that's got to be bad for your,
You would think so.
Is that how Brock Lesnar got hurt, right?
Well, I was going to say
Brock got diverticulitis. Anthony Bourdain told me that sometimes people get diverticulitis from all sorts of reasons. From eating, you could have a seed, like some seed from some plant that you ate gets stuck somewhere in your lining and gets infected, and you can get diverticulitis from that. Huh. He said diverticulitis can come from a lot of different things. I think Brock probably wasn't even chewing. I think he was probably swallowing animals whole.
My dog
out in the wild. He's grabbing fucking gophers and shit and just chucking them down and screaming naked on the top of a hill.
Oh yeah,
that's sick. Fuck.
Yeah.
I'm really bummed out that the WWE ever had him. I really feel like if Brock Lesnar had just gone from amateur wrestling,
dude, he was a beast in college wrestling.
He's a beast. Yeah. And if he just completely dedicated himself to mixed martial arts from the jump, he's already, he knocked out Randy Couture. He battered Frank Mir. He submitted Shane Carwin. He already has an incredible resume for a guy that was a WWE star, a multi-millionaire star before he ever fought his first MMA fight.
Yeah.
Just such a savage. It was just beating inside of his heart so bad that he wanted to do it. But came in and did it, really did it. Yeah. Lost to Kane. Lost to fucking Overeem. Beat Mark Hunt, even though Mark Hunt says he was cheating. And seems he might have been correct.
Yeah.
Mark Hunt went on a rant today about Brock Lesnar.
Oh, really?
Called him a cheating piece of shit. And
yeah.
He's mad that he's coming back to the UFC. And he's got a legit claim.
Yeah. For sure he does. I mean, Brock's only fought the top of the top. He's never fought like a warm-up fight. He's never came in and had a warm-up fight, you know?
I don't watch WWE, but they say he's shrinking.
Oh.
Yeah, they say
So
if you look at him.
USADA's about to come in. So
he's already in a testing pool.
they're going to be knocking on your door. Oh, he already is. That's
Yeah.
why he's getting smaller. They're knocking on your door 6 o'clock in the morning.
That was the problem when he fought Hunt, right? There was a some stipulation where he wasn't going to be tested or something.
Yeah, there was some weird loophole.
Well, so he retired, and when you come back, you're supposed to go through like a 4-month testing before you're even allowed to accept a fight. And they waived that 4 month of testing, and they just started like, so he was getting tested once he came back, but he didn't have to have that 4 month of testing without having a fight. This is from what I heard.
USADA.
Yeah.
Boy, USADA's changed the game, kids. Changed the game.
Hell yeah.
Indeed.